What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about India Arie, very, very talented singer. Very talented singer. We all love brown skin. We love her work. Okay. She's talented for my generation. And once Joe Rogan was known to say the N-word, India Arie took a stand. And she said that, hey, I'm taking all of my music away from Spotify. I'm not going to go for this. This is disrespectful to our community. And you know what? It was the right thing to do. Like, a lot of people could understand that. However, when Joe Rogan came with this, apology, India Arie did something very interesting. And she says this: sad music. He said a lot of things I would want to hear someone say. That thing that stuck out for the most when he said, it's not my word to use. And I think change behavior is what we're really looking for. So let me just talk about this. Change behavior is what you're looking for. How did he change his behavior in just 2 days? Now, let me just say this, because many Black people, and I noticed this, is that in our community, we are quick, both Black men and Black women, to forgive other people when they disrespect us. Quickly, we'll go from taking a real strong stance, saying, no, we're not going to take this no more. And then, somebody might throw a few dollars at us, which is what I think Spotify probably did. Somebody hit her up, threw some dollars at her, said, hey, listen, please quiet down on this. And so we will say, okay, all right. And then we'll accept the apology. Maybe it might be money involved, maybe it's not. But see, if Joe Rogan was a Black man and he said something like this about Black women, it wouldn't be no apologies accepted. You see, we wouldn't have we would be really ready to go to war. We would be calling his job. We want his money. We want everything. And this is the hatred that we show ourselves. As Black men, we can forgive everybody. The white woman, the white man. Oh, but our Black men and working with them, nah, we can't forgive them. Black women, oh, nah, we done. When the Black woman is the enemy. We can't forgive our people. Black women the same damn way. And see, this is why our people are behind, because we will forgive everybody else who really don't care nothing about us. Don't care anything about our people. And the people who are more likely to care about us, we want them out of they're the enemy, right? Like, why do you take a stance of forgiveness so fast for those people who are not your people? But you can do it. All the guy got to do is apologize, because if it's white people, they don't make you apologize. They make you actually do something. Like, look at Nick Cannon. And I know that European Jews are not considered your classic Caucasians, but both whites and Jews do something that's remarkable. They make you apologize, and then they make you do something. Like, Nick Cannon had to go through counseling with rabbis. He had to do something. He had to put in some effort to get his job back. Okay? There were things he had to do to show his appreciation. Oh, okay. Joe Rogan didn't make a donation of $10 million to the HBCU college funds. He didn't do anything. I do say, I'm sorry. That was enough for us. We don't expect anything from them. But when we mess up, they're gonna make us do something to earn that respect back. They're gonna make us pay. And that's why their people are ahead of ours, because they actually understand how to get respect for their groups. We don't. And for Black women out there who are looking at this, are you okay with India Arie coming to the strong defense of the Black community, of Black women? And as a Black woman being offended and then apologizing quickly? You're not going to hear a lot of Black women talk about this. But again, as Black women and Black men both understand, what do we got? And shout out to Stephen Dean. You teach people how to treat you. So if I know that all I got to do is say I'm sorry, and you will accept it, I won't have any real respect for your people. Why would I? I wouldn't have any real respect for your women. Why would I? All I gotta do is say that I'm sorry. There's nothing that's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna really happen. Who's gonna do something about it? Nobody's gonna do anything about it. And then you wonder why people can't get ahead. We have to stop thinking like this. We have to respect, and this is during Black History Month, guys. We have to do a good job of respecting our people. We got to. People didn't die and suffer to be called the N-word and for somebody to make a joke like that when we already know what our ancestors have been through. We know the tumultuous time that they had, even in the last 2 generations. I mean, my grandmother is still living. I know what she had to go through. My grandmother couldn't even walk the same street. Had to go across the street, all right? Wasn't even allowed to go to the same schools as whites, which is, okay, it's debatable, but had less resources. Our family came from tenant farmers in Natchitoches, Louisiana. They didn't even get a chance to own the land. And they were called the N-word for the fact that they no issues of their own. They can't help the fact that they were Black and they were born there. They're being mistreated for nothing that they did. It was nothing that they did that caused them to receive racism in America and be treated like that. They didn't do anything. They commit any crimes to be treated like that. Then you have people who say being Black is weird. You see? And then we accept that like, oh, okay, well, you're sorry. It's okay, Mr. White Guy. When if we do that to their people, they will never accept it. They're going to make you pay. All right. They're going to do everything to make sure that you have a life full of trouble because they want to make an example that you cannot disrespect our people like that. You cannot. And until Blacks start to understand that, no, Joe Rogan, you need to pay a fine or do something for our people, or be levied a tax, then we will understand. Spotify, no, you want to keep him. You need to give the Black community $10 million. You need to give our people $10 million. You need to do something for our group. Okay. So then the next person knows they just can't come in and say there's a price to pay. Without no price to pay, you get no respect for your group. And again, you teach everybody how to treat you. Immigrants coming in, whites, Asians, everybody looks at this and say, wow. They might not say it publicly, but how do y'all, because if this was our group, we wouldn't let me get away with this. Like, how do y'all allow us to do that? Because we're not respecting ourselves. India Arie was better off not saying anything. Okay? You should have made them pull off your Spotify, but you probably mentioned or forgot how much money it is you're going to be missing. Money talks and BS walks, right? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first company at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.